section for tomorrow, 1 p.m. Dan, do you want to start?
Yeah, sure. Evening, Gary.
Hi, Dan.
What's the overriding feeling after seeing your team fight back in the second half?
Yeah, a couple and pretty close between them. Probably disappointed, obviously. Incredibly proud of some of what we managed to produce, and resilience, togetherness, quality. So large spells of the game where we looked like very close to being an excellent team, and then some little bits that we need to improve, obviously. The two goals in the second half are just really disappointing because they're down to sort of detail and corner goal at a tough time. Sort of lose our man strangely as well. Wasn't a difficult one to pick up and we lose him. Then the throw-in at the end. So it's not how we defend throw-ins to allow Man United to throw that forward into an attacking player when we've just worked so hard to get back to 3-3. Isn't what we do. But you are tested in the Premier League. The emotion of it, probably the fact that Rashford scores so early affects our emotion in the first half, and we go completely off plan and just start running around and opening up big spaces. So bits that we need to improve, but in terms of togetherness, work ethic, quality against a top side, massive club. Second half I thought we were by far the better side, which takes some doing. So disappointed for the lads because to put that much in and be heavily punished for some sort of small errors in detail is tough for them to take. But very, very proud of what they managed to produce there.
On the window, Young managed to bring the striker in. Your emotions on that?
Firstly, I mean today to have to leave, to be working all day in the office trying to figure out stuff with Matt and the recruitment team and be prepping for a game against Manchester United, and then to have to leave the office at 5 to come and do the game, and literally just been updated there. I hadn't heard a thing since 5 till 30 seconds before you've asked me the question is a crazy way to spend a deadline day. I think playing football matches on the deadline day is a terrible idea. Secondly, we didn't manage to get a 9 done. Few that I really liked, and we couldn't afford any. We could afford some, but not ones that I thought would help us. So as I said, the group is the group, and we get to work on trying to maximise it.
You've given the impression to us several times that when you let Sasha go, that was in the understanding that you'd be able to bring someone in. So is that disappointing that you've let him? Would you let him go, knowing what you know now?
I don't really want to go through what ifs. It's important that Sasha plays. I don't think he'd have played much for us. It's important that Fabio plays. He wouldn't have played much for us. So, are we short of a number 9? Yeah. I felt we were short of a number 9 when them two were still here. So, we're still short of a number 9. So that's where we are. And like I said, it really keen not to just panic and sign anybody. Financial stuff was an issue for us. Speaking to Chelsea about Broja for a lot of the day. I haven't checked, but I presume he's gone to Fulham. We couldn't match. We just couldn't afford to do it financially with where it ended up. And that's where we are as a football club. So, but we haven't been deducted 10 points. We're still together. We're still putting in performances that show we're all together. And we'll try and keep it moving that way between now and the end of the season. So Channy will be back soon, hopefully. Don't want to wish him bad in any of his games, but Channy will be back soon. And as you saw today, the group is willing to give everything, and I'm working as hard as I can to maximise what we produce.
Just in that Joe Hodges wants to keep it going. Was there a temptation to be a bit selfish and keep him around for the numbers?
Yeah, I think centre midfield, providing unless we have a disastrous spell, we are fairly well covered. We generally play with 2. Booba won't be away for too long now, and we have Zhao, Mario, Tommy, who have all been excellent, and Booba to come back, who has also had some real good games for us. So the one area of the field where we probably could afford to let Joe's really keen to play, and he's at a point of his career where I think he needs to, and I can't guarantee that he will here. So he's been allowed to go and play in the Championship, which is a good level for him to try and help him progress. If he was a number 9, he definitely would have gone.
Gary, you obviously brought Nathan Fraser on today. Considering the lack of number 9 sign, how do you manage him now? Because he's also incredibly young, but equally talented, and you need players that can come on and make an impact.
Yeah, no, Nathan will be fine. He's going to be thrown in to get some football experience in the Premier League with where we are at this moment. With actual number 9s, obviously him and Channy really the only 2 at the club. JJ does a decent job there for us. He's working very hard at it. And Nathan will get some opportunities maybe that he didn't expect to get at this point in his career. Don't know how long he played today, but whatever it was, 25 minutes, half an hour, or whatever, against Manchester United at this stage is an incredible experience for him. So yeah, I'll have a real clear understanding of where Nathan is and what he needs, and when he needs to exposure to things and when he needs to be protected from things, we'll stay on top of. But as always, with the best interests of the group at heart and trying to progress the football club.
Just on him, and sort of what is the most impressive parts of him as a footballer. I mean, within minutes of him coming on, he makes a really intelligent run that doesn't get found. But to have that confidence within minutes of coming on to be making those runs against world-class defenders of Manchester United, that's the kind of signs I suppose you need to see from him.
Yeah, he's been around a lot of the work that we do. So all the work that we've done with Channy or JJ, or the other attacking players, he's been around, so he understands the structure and what we try and do. So that gives him a good chance. The fact that he's unbelievably willing, incredibly determined, and has some quality, gives him a chance of being able to affect games like this. Obviously, it is a big ask for him. He's 18. He's not played a great deal of senior football, but he's going to get some opportunities now, and we'll get to find out exactly where he is.
Can we move on to Chelsea? 1 o'clock tomorrow.